You're the most high. Gratitude for life, more love, more light. All right, so we continuing in the series Elohim versus Yahweh. This is part 4. So we're going to continue compare and contrast. If there is a real father and a fake God, a real genealogy and a fake genealogy, Adam and Cain, you know that there is going to be a real Jesus of the Father, and there is going to be a fake Jesus. Chances are this Neanderthal looking guy that you see, the rock star, he's on every TV, he's on every wall, he's on every show, that guy. So let's deal with this for a little bit first. John 5:43 says, I came in my Father's name and you accepted me not. Okay? If another come in his own name, you will receive him. So here is Jesus Barabbas telling you that he came in his Father's name. Bar, son, Abba means father. Okay? Another one he gave you is, many will come saying that they're Christ and mislead many. So how do I know that this Jesus the Christ is the piece of shit and it's nobody to be respected? I'll tell you how I know that. Jeremiah 22:30, and this is what the Lord says, record this man as a childless, a man who will not prosper in his lifetime. None of his offspring will prosper. None will sit on the throne of David or rule anymore in Judah. This is the ancestor of Jesus the Christ, a guy named Jehoiakim. He was so wicked, the precedence was set that none of his descendants could be anything. But then they're coming to show me how their great Jesus is coming from this wicked boy. And therefore, this is what the Lord said about Jehoiakim, king of Judah. He will have none to sit on the throne of David. He will have none to sit on the throne of David. His body will be thrown out, exposed. Blah, blah, blah. Right there off the bat, continuing in the Elohim versus Yahweh series, you see the split, okay? You clearly see the split. Now, let's go into a little bit more about the real Jesus versus the dragon. And of course, the real Jesus, or Yeshua, however you want to pronounce it, I don't think the pronunciation matters. The fact that you understand the difference actually matters. The real one says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything else is from the evil one. What is he talking about? The dragon in the Old Testament told them to swear only by his name, to take an oath only by his name. Okay? Tell you, swear not an oath either by the heavens or by God or by anything, because he knows that this is tying them back to the dragon and its oath. When it wanted to have more control over you, he'd be like, I swear in the dragon's name, and I give an oath in the dragon's name, and if you don't do what you say, the dragon is going to come and kick you in the bomb again, because you swear in your dragon's name. Another one which I thought was interesting, this is Jesus, pure fire on the dragon. Matthew 7:9-11. And he's asking right here, which of you fathers will see your son asking for bread and send serpents to him, asking him for meat and send vipers to him? Obviously, what he was talking about, asking for water and you send a rock to him. Obviously, what he was talking about was Numbers 21:6. Numbers 21. And the Lord and the dragon sent fiery serpents to the people, and they bit the people because the poor people They had the audacity to say, you know, give me food, dada. Give me food. I want something to eat. All right. All right. So as we move on, let's look at some of the differences between the dragon and the representation of the light. Okay, no matter what kind of name you want to call him, we're all representation of the light. So in Matthew 18:10, Jesus is pretty much saying, listen, man, don't hate these little people, man. These little shorties, don't hate the shorties. Don't hate shorty, man. Let's see what Yahweh thinks about shorties. Let's see if he likes short people or if he likes kids or anything like that. So in this one here, it's pretty much telling them to go kill everything, okay? Their bows they shall dash to pieces, dash their young men to pieces. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare the children. I think another translation say, or the darling of your womb. I shall kill the darling of your womb. What kind of freaking guy is this that's telling you he's gonna kill the darling of your womb? Yo, people, y'all better wake up. I need for y'all to understand this, okay? All my occult study shows that whatever divinity you worship, there's a silver cord that's attaching you to this divinity. When this dragon get ready for reel on in and rope on in on a fart here, no, him say, and the people of Samaria must bear their guilt because they rebelled against it. They will fall by the sword. Their little ones will be dashed to the grounds. Their pregnant woman ripped open. This guy want to rip open pregnant woman's belly and let the baby drop to the ground. Is this what we're doing? Is this who we're worshiping? You guys must be crazy. The Lord... thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember which Amalek did, he laid waste, now go now and smite Amalek, both man, woman, and the suckling to bumble clot. The man want you go mash up Shorty. Oh that right. Oh that right, brother. That not right. You can't deal with Shorty, so. You can't deal with Shorty, so brother. That me I tell you. And now in the Hebrew community, we look at this guy in Deuteronomy 28. We like, oh, and God says that he was going to kick us in the ass. And God said he was going to make some people do bad things to us. And God didn't say none of that. God didn't say none of that. Okay? The dragon said he was going to do that to you. When you stop worshiping him, when you wake up and stop worshiping him, he was going to send his Neanderthal and do all these things to you, and you are going to eat the flesh of your children. You know, he's going to put you in a situation, which you're doing right now. It's called McDonald's and hamburgers, and it's all... Look at this guy, Abe Finkelstein, this white guy came on YouTube and pretty much tell you, I'm giving you your children to eat. You just don't freaking know it yet. All right? So right there, Yahweh, the dragon, the freaking baby hater, how you gonna hate Shorty? What the heck Shorty do to you? Shorty's still trying to learn how not to freaking shit up his pampers. All you want to do is kill him. But let me tell you why. Because the thief only comes to kill and destroy. He's got nothing else to do but to come to kill and destroy. 2:22-23. Elisha went up to Bethel and walking on the road, and some little poor boys came out to jeer him, get out of here, Baldy, get out of here, Baldy. He turned around and said to his dragon god, call down a curse. 2 bears came out of the woods and murdered 42 little boys. What? While the dragon boy is telling you, yo, eye for eye, tooth for tooth and everything, the representative of the light is saying, love, love.